Hey everyone, welcome back to another Shadow Fight 2 video. Today we're putting Lynx, the boss from Act 1, Hero Reborn, to the ultimate test. Can he take on the Bodyguards of Butcher, Wasp, and Widow all at once? These enemies are no joke. They're tough, aggressive, and they're not going down without a fight. Each of them has their own unique fighting style, and together they make for an incredibly challenging matchup. So, will Lynx's speed, precision, and deadly claws be enough to survive this insane challenge? Or will he be overwhelmed by the sheer power and numbers of the bodyguards? Let's jump right into the action and find out. Alright, let's break this down. Lynx is one of the fastest and most agile bosses in Shadow Fight 2. His claws are perfect for quick, devastating combos, and his signature flying knee move can catch opponents off guard, dealing massive damage in an instant. But today, he's not just facing one opponent, he's up against 3 bodyguards, each with their own unique fighting style. The Butcher's brute strength, Wasp's precision, and Widow's unpredictable attacks make this an incredibly challenging matchup. Can Lynx's speed and skill outmaneuver their combined power? Or will he be overwhelmed by their relentless assault? Let's dive into the action and find out. After defeating the Fisher, it's time to move on to the next challenge. The Bird, the first bodyguard of the Butcher. Known for his speed and agility, the Bird is a tricky opponent who can quickly close the distance and overwhelm you with rapid attacks. But I'm ready for him. With the right strategy and timing, I'm confident I can take him down and move one step closer to facing the Butcher himself. Let's see how this fight goes. The Bird is incredibly fast with her knives, and she's clearly a master at using them. Her attacks are quick, precise, and hard to predict, making her a tough opponent to face. She can close the distance in an instant and unleash a flurry of strikes that can catch you off guard if you're not careful. Her skill with the knives is impressive, and it's clear she's spent a lot of time perfecting her craft. This fight is going to test my reflexes and timing, but I'm ready for the challenge. Let's see if I can keep up with her speed and come out on top. Okay, now that the Bird is defeated, it's time to move on to the second bodyguard of the Butcher, Rhino. If the Bird was all about speed and precision, Rhino is the complete opposite. He's a powerhouse, relying on brute strength and heavy attacks to overwhelm his opponents. His moves are slower but hit like a truck, and if you're not careful, he can take you out in just a few hits. This fight is going to require a different strategy, patience, timing, and well-placed counters. Let's see if I can handle Rhino's raw power and move one step closer to facing the Butcher himself. In the first round, I managed to knock Rhino down and make him drop his weapon. Without his heavy weapon, he's definitely less dangerous, but that doesn't mean he's out of the fight just yet. Rhino is still a powerhouse, and his punches can pack a serious punch. However, disarming him gives me a significant advantage, and I plan to capitalize on it. I'll need to stay focused, keep up the pressure, and avoid getting caught by his powerful strikes. Let's finish this round strong and take him down. Now that Rhino is out of the picture, it's time to move on to the third and final bodyguard of the Butcher, Bull. If Rhino was all about raw power, Bull takes it to another level. He's a relentless fighter with a mix of strength and aggression, making him one of the most intimidating opponents in the game. His attacks are heavy and hard-hitting, and if you're not careful, he can bulldoze through your defenses in seconds. This fight is going to test my ability to dodge, counter, and strike at the right moments. Let's see if I can handle Bull's relentless assault and finally make my way to the Butcher himself. Next up, we have Redhead. Known for his fiery temper and aggressive fighting style, Redhead is a force to be reckoned with. He's quick, unpredictable, and his attacks can catch you off guard if you're not paying attention. What makes his especially dangerous is his ability to mix close-range strikes with powerful ranged attacks, keeping you on your toes throughout the fight. I'll need to stay sharp, dodge his combos, and find openings to counterattack. Let's see if I can handle Redhead's intensity and move one step closer to completing this challenge. He uses tonfas as his weapon, and at first glance they look similar to Bull's batons. However, the tonfas are much faster and more versatile, allowing for quick, fluid combos that can overwhelm an opponent if you're not careful. While Bull relies on brute strength, Redhead's tonfas are all about speed and precision. This means I'll need to adjust my strategy, focusing on dodging his rapid strikes and finding openings to counterattack. Let's see if I can handle his speed and take him down. Next, let's move on to the last bodyguard, Reaper. If you thought the previous bodyguards were tough, Reaper takes it to a whole new level. He's a master of the kusarigama, a weapon that combines long-range attacks with devastating power. His moves are unpredictable, and his ability to control the battlefield with his weapon makes him an incredibly dangerous opponent. This fight is going to test my ability to read his attacks, dodge his sweeping strikes, and find openings to counter. Reaper is the final hurdle before facing the Butcher himself, so I'll need to bring my A-game. Let's see if I can take him down and complete this challenge. After defeating all of the Butcher's bodyguards, it's time to move on to the next challenge. Cleaver, the second bodyguard of Wasp. Cleaver is a brutal opponent, known for her heavy, slow, but incredibly powerful attacks. Her weapon of choice, the Grim Scythe, lives up to its name. Each strike feels like it could chop you in half if you're not careful. While she may not be as fast as some of the other bodyguards, her raw power more than makes up for it. This fight is going to require patience, precise timing, and well-placed counters to avoid getting overwhelmed by his devastating blows. Let's see if I can handle Cleaver's strength and move one step closer to facing Wasp herself. As you can see, her magic attack deals a ton of damage, and it completely caught me off guard in the first round. That one hit was enough to turn the tide of the battle, and I ended up losing the round. But I've learned my lesson. In the next round, I'll focus on dodging her magic attacks and avoiding those devastating hits. Timing and positioning are going to be key here. If I can stay out of range of her magic and counterattack at the right moments, I might just have a shot at turning this around. Let's see if I can adapt and come back stronger in the next round. Next up, we have Shark, the third bodyguard of Wasp. If you thought the previous bodyguards were tough, Shark is on a whole different level. He's fast, aggressive, and his weapon of choice, the Crises, allows him to unleash rapid, close-range combos that can overwhelm you in seconds. What makes Shark especially dangerous is his ability to mix quick strikes with powerful special moves, keeping you constantly on the defensive. This fight is going to test my reflexes, timing, and ability to counterattack effectively. Let's see if I can handle Shark's relentless assault and move one step closer to facing Wasp herself. Next up is Bosun, and he's using Knuckles as his weapon. Knuckles are perfect for close-range combat, allowing him to deliver quick, powerful punches that can catch you off guard if you're not careful. His fighting style is all about getting up close and personal, so I'll need to be extremely mindful of my positioning. If I let him get too close, he can unleash a flurry of punches that'll leave me with no room to counter. The key here is to maintain distance, dodge his attacks, and strike when he's vulnerable. Let's see if I can handle Bosun's aggressive close-range style and come out on top. The last bodyguard of Wasp in this modded version of Shadow Fight 2 is Mercenary. His weapon of choice is the ornamental sabers, a pair of elegant yet deadly blades that are perfect for quick, precise strikes. Mercenary is a master of speed and agility, using his sabers to unleash fast, unpredictable combos that can overwhelm you if you're not prepared. His fighting style is all about precision and timing, making him a challenging opponent to face. To beat him, I'll need to stay focused, dodge his rapid attacks, and find openings to counter. Let's see if I can handle Mercenary's speed and skill, and finally move on to face Wasp herself. Now that all of Wasp's bodyguards have been defeated, it's time to move on to Widow's bodyguards. First up, we have Urbis. His weapon of choice is the steel batons, a pair of sturdy, versatile weapons designed for mid-range combat. The steel batons allow Urbis to maintain a safe distance while still delivering powerful, precise strikes. His fighting style is a mix of speed and control, making him a tricky opponent to face. To beat him, I'll need to stay mobile, avoid his mid-range attacks, and find openings to close the distance and counter. Let's see if I can handle Urbis's calculated fighting style and take him down. Next up, we have Wolf, the second bodyguard of Widow. Wolf is a fierce and agile fighter who uses a pair of knives as his weapons. These knives are perfect for quick, close-range attacks, allowing him to unleash rapid combos that can overwhelm you in seconds. His fighting style is all about speed and precision, making him a dangerous opponent if you're not careful. To beat Wolf, I'll need to stay on my toes, dodge his fast strikes, and find openings to counterattack. Let's see if I can handle his relentless aggression and take him down. After defeating Wolf, it's time to take on Capra, the next bodyguard of Widow. Capra is an old but highly skilled fighter who wields a silver spear as his weapon. The silver spear is perfect for long-range combat, allowing Capra to keep his opponents at a distance while delivering powerful, precise strikes. His fighting style is all about control and patience, making him a challenging opponent to face. To beat Capra, I'll need to close the distance carefully, avoid his long-range attacks, and find openings to strike. Let's see if I can handle his calculated fighting style and take him down. Next up, we have Bear, the bodyguard who comes after Capra. Bear is a massive, strong fighter with a powerful build, and he wields a heavy hammer as his weapon. This hammer delivers devastating damage with every swing, but its size and weight make it slow and cumbersome. While Bear's attacks are incredibly powerful, they're also predictable, giving me a chance to dodge and counter if I time it right. The key to beating Bear is patience. I'll need to avoid his heavy hits and strike when he's vulnerable. Let's see if I can handle his raw power and take him down. I lost the first round against Bear, but I'm not giving up. His heavy hammer hits like a truck, and I underestimated just how much damage it could do in a single swing. This time, I'll be more careful. I'll focus on dodging his slow but powerful attacks, and wait for the perfect moment to strike. Patience and timing are going to be key in this fight. Let's see if I can turn things around and take down Bear in the next round. Okay, next up, and the final bodyguard of Widow, is Puma. Her weapon of choice is the Sentinel Kusarigama, a deadly chain sickle weapon that looks similar to the Blood Reaper. Like the Blood Reaper, the Sentinel Kusarigama is perfect for attacking enemies from a distance, allowing Puma to control the battlefield and keep her opponents at bay. Her fighting style is a mix of precision and range, making her a challenging opponent to face. To beat Puma, I'll need to close the distance carefully, avoid her long-range attacks, and find openings to strike. Let's see if I can handle her calculated fighting style and finally take her down. So, there you have it. Lynx won against the Bodyguards of Butcher, Wasp, and Widow. What did you think of the battle? Did the result surprise you, or did you see it coming? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this challenge, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next epic battle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.